Hello, hi, here I am, producing another Draw With Me YouTube video. But this time, I asked my patrons to give questions for this video. So yeah, that's what we're doing now, folks. First question is from Alex. How are you? How are your exams? What's your future plan after school? Are you going to make a book? Where can I read from the beginning? What's the future plan for Timmy and his love interest Lily? Will she ever notice him? Okay, that's quite the questions you got. But firstly, how am I? I'm pretty chill right now. Thank you for asking. My second year is over and now I'm on a break. I don't have exams since my course is fully assignment based. Though I'm not too confident with how my grades will turn up, I hope I can still maintain my scholarship, but we'll see. But at least I've tried my best. Yeah, and that's enough sometimes. What's your future plan after school? Not doing 3D based work for sure. 3D, now that I've tried 3D, I know that it's not for me. Like, I don't enjoy it, so prefer to make the 2D projects, drawing. Definitely still want to make Timmy and Lily related stories, comics, and just have fun, I guess, with YouTube, Instagram, Patreon. I wanted to grow also. I wanted to work in the industry to see how the magic work, but it's just for knowledge, gaining knowledge and not working there forever, because I still wanted to do my own thing. Are you going to make a book? I obviously want to make a physical book, but one day, not now. Where can I read from the beginning? Actually, I don't have a set story of them, so I think you can just scroll my Instagram and read their first encounter comic. But after that, everything else is just alternate universes where Timmy shapeshifts. What's the future plan for Timmy and his love interest Lily? Well, will she notice him? Honestly, I don't know. We'll see. Because I want them to grow naturally as characters. So if they ended up as a couple or if they ended up just as friends who travel around the world, I think I'm just going to let them grow naturally. Next question, it's from Matsy. What's the biggest inspiration for the characters, and what's your favorite book, movie, and song? My biggest inspiration for Timmy and Lily will definitely be from my real life experience with my friends and other people. I think the reason why I made them childhood best friends is because I also had a guy childhood friend back when I'm a kid, though he moved out already and I completely forgot his face now. I only remember his name and that we enjoy playing Home Alone together in my PS2. I think somehow that inspired me and made me love the childhood friend tropes. Also, Lily is inspired by my own personality and my basketball high school captain. She definitely is someone who I look up to when I was in high school, because she's so cool. That's why I think I took her personality and made it into Lily. Plus, beside real life people, they are also inspired by fictional characters that I like. For example, Ellie from The Last of Us contributes a lot to Lily's personality. I love her. Too bad they massacred her in part 2. Timmy, on the other hand, is originally a mob character whose design I like. And also, I dig the role reversal duo, where the girl is more of a tomboy and the boy is more gentle. So I think Timmy's character is inspired by a lot of fictional gentle boys I sim for. The other question, what's your favorite book, movie, and song? My favorite book, gosh, I think if I have to choose, it will be The Book Thief. And Six of Crows, also Crooked Kingdom. Like Lake Bardugo's writing is so, I don't know, it's so charming. I love it. Well, The Book Thief it's the first and only book that made me cry. That's how impactful it is. So I think it's my favorite, definitely. Movie, I don't know if this is considered a movie, but Spirit Sign of the Simran. It's a animation by DreamWorks. It's the reason why I got into animation. That's why I don't know, I just like the story and the freedom theme of it. My favorite song would be Gone 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 by Philip Phillips. It's my comfort song. Next question is from Arik Kiel. Gosh, look at that questions. Okay, let's get through with it. Would you say you are more interested in just drawing, or do you prefer writing a story to follow? I'm definitely drawing while having a story to follow, because drawing with a story in mind is fun, and if I have a good fun idea, it will definitely help my drawing fuel. Like there's this good idea in mind and I draw it immediately. I can't put my pen down unless that idea is put on paper. So having a great story idea in mind definitely makes me more giddy. I don't know what it's called, giddy, happy, passionate with what I create, than rather just doodling with I don't know, man, like doodling without any purpose. Though doodling without any purpose is also a good way to practice your drawing skills. And are you interested in working on the industry, or do you prefer the freelance style? Good question. I'm definitely interested to work in the industry to gain knowledge, obviously, and learn the craft, how they make the magic behind the movies. But after that, I think I'd go with freelance. In high school, I would lose a limb to work for Disney my whole life. But I think that's just because I was not aware what the art field can offer at that time. But now when I see there's like people having Patreon, making their own craft, and YouTube and such, I think it's a possible field. The reason why me choose freelance is also because I wanted to make my own story. Like I don't want to draw for another people's project. Like obviously it's good to learn from it, but in the long term I definitely wanted to do my own thing, and create my characters' own stories. So yeah, I think freelance is possible for me to do that by freelancing. The next question is, what is your origin story? So my parents gave birth to me, baby me watch cartoons, pick up pencil, start drawing, have fun with it, draw again, grew up, still drawing, but a little bit better. Any favorite dish? Definitely. I love Italian and Mediterranean foods. They're just chef's kiss. Pizza, man. I love pizza. Like, I love food that involves bread. Pizza is perfect. Also, like pasta, ravioli, I love them. What are your holiday plans? My holiday plans is definitely finishing a secret project before late January. I'm currently, the sketch stage is finished, but I don't know, man. I'm not satisfied with how it turned out. So I think I will still tweak stuff and change stuff before proceeding with the colors and finishing it. Oh, also, for my holiday plans, I plan to move back to my uni dorm on January. So currently, I'm still working on my visa renewal, because I need to renew my visa to visit back to my uni. I hope it all turns out well though. What's your holiday plans, guys? Let me know in the comments below. What languages you know and which ones would you like to learn? I only know 2 languages currently. One is my mother tongue, Indonesian, and the other is English, because I think it's everywhere, so obviously I can easily learn it and it's accessible too. But what languages I want to learn is definitely wanted to learn Chinese. Since I'm a Chinese Indonesian, I think it's sad that I have a Chinese but I cannot speak Chinese, so I definitely want to learn that. And also Japan, so I can speak to my Japanese friends and read manga. And Russian. What countries would you like to visit? If I have to choose 5, I'd probably go with Ireland, the US, specifically Alaska, to visit my uncle and aunt, Montana and Colorado, because when I saw their nature in YouTube, it's so beautiful, like my gosh. And then Russia, I definitely wanted to visit their fine arts school in St. Petersburg. I don't know what it's called, but it's a very fancy fine arts school. And Japan, I wanted to visit Japan again, obviously, specifically Hokkaido, because there's my friend there and the snow there is beautiful. I want to see the snow there. And of course, I also wanted to visit New Zealand, Iceland, Switzerland, anywhere in Europe. I wanted to visit too. Next question is, what do we do with a drunken sailor? Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's over early in the morning. How can we be as cool as you? Lol, me? Cool? Are you sure? Why, thank you. But honestly, I'm not as cool as you think I am. The last question from Eric is, if you could choose a superpower to have, what will it be? I definitely want to... What's the spell? It's called Aisho. Aisho enables you to get objects anywhere to you. Like, it will definitely make my life easier because I'm a scatterbrained person. Next question is from Decady. What's your origin history? A lot of you wanted to know what my origin story. I think my origin story isn't that much of a different with other artists in general. Like baby me, pick up pencil, draw, have fun, draw again, never put down pencil. Did you start it in another social media? Well, did I have another social media? Like art-wise, no. I started in Instagram. I have my Instagram account since 2012 or 2013, and when I just started out, I was a nobody, lol. Like now, I'm also still a nobody. That's why I can like do whatever I want, because there's no pressure. I think doing whatever you want in any social media or whatever is the most important thing to do. The next one is, do you had any early video games memory, like for example the PS1 playing FF or a N64 playing OOC? I don't know what that. Early video games memory, I had a PS2 and I played Home Alone there. I also played Lara Croft. The graphic is still bad, in my PS2. And I also remember having an old Game Boy where I play Pokemon and Harvest Moon, though I still don't know how to play it when I was little. To be honest, I'm not really much of a gamer when I was a kid, and currently I also don't play that much of a game. Like, I play Minecraft with my friends, but that's it. Cause when I was a kid, I played a lot of physical games with my neighbor friends, like neighborhood kids. We played police and robbers. The next question: do you ever had like a culture that calls you to know more, like the Mayan, Egyptian, etc.? Culture to know more, yes, but not too hardcore. Probably just the surface kind of amazement. Like, to be honest, with Japanese culture, I am charmed by it. The Japanese, they're so chill, but at the same time, if they are weird, they're really weird. So that's why I'm kind of amazed by their culture. Also, the old European medieval culture. I love to read up their history and how the old kingdoms work. Probably because I was charmed with Game of Thrones. Next one is from Tekuto. How did you first start drawing, or how was your childhood? Or can you do one of those draw my life things too? How I first start drawing, just because I have fun. How did I start drawing? I stumbled upon a Disney cartoon, and I felt like, wow, this is the shit, man. This is so cool. And I start replicating those characters in the paper. I think, yeah, that's how I start drawing. Just had fun. Watch and had fun. How was my childhood? My childhood is, I think I've answered this question before. Like, I play a lot of physical games with the neighborhood kids. I think because social media hasn't taken over the world yet in 2008, 2009. So I played a lot of physical games like soccer, police and robbers, basketball. It's still like the healthy games. Last question is from Vate Coyote. You're the one who requested me to draw emo and edgy Tilly. Of course, I hope you like what you're seeing. So your question is, how was your childhood in terms of being emo life? Or were you always bright and happy without feeling down? Of course, I had my emo phase. Everyone have their emo phase. Like, I still remember when my mom wanted me to put down the dirty dish and I had an emo breakdown. Oh, that's so cringe. But oh well, it's just a teenager drama phase, I think. I'm definitely not happy 24/7, although my friends told me that I'm always giddy and smiling. But of course, I'm not a crazy person high on drugs. I have my sad moments, but I tend to just, ignore it. And I think that's it for the questions. Yay! I finished answering your questions. I think you guys asked such good questions. Thank you so much for being so engaging. And tell me what your plan is for Christmas. Are you excited for the holidays? Or are you swamped with finals like how my friends are? RIP to the fallen comrades. And also, what's your 2022 plans? Oh, also, take a look at the finished piece here. I'm definitely rusty on watercolor skills, but I'm just happy to be able to use it again. Also, I made a digital version of it because I just like the idea of them being emo and edgy. It's kind of cringy like TikTok kids, but I like the dark stoner vibe they have. I hope you like what you're seeing. Thanks for watching and have a jolly Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye-bye!